Good day, I am Sir Pat, and today i-explain ko po sa inyo how to see if those two linear equations or two lines in the coordinate system are parallel, perpendicular, intersecting, and coinciding lines. So, ayan, ipapaliwanag ko po sa inyo kung paano nyo po madedetermine kung ang dalawang linya ay parallel lines, perpendicular, intersecting, and coinciding. So, I know and I think na alam nyo na itong four words na meron tayo for today. Okay, so, yan. So, let's have this first. Intersecting lines. So, pag sinabing intersecting lines, those are two or more lines that meet at one point. So, sinasabi dito, isang condition lamang ang binabanggit dito sa ating intersecting lines. At yun daw ay magmi-meet at one point. So, ito po yung point na sinasabi nila. For example, if this will be line A and this will be line B, this will be the point of intersection, and we can call that as the intersection point. Yan, dun sa intersection point, magmi-meet ang dalawang linya na binabanggit dito sa ating example. Okay, so that is those are intersecting lines. Next, perpendicular lines. So, sinasabi naman dito sa perpendicular lines, so those are two or more lines that meet at one point, and has a 90-degree angle. So, it is just like the intersecting lines na kung saan they are intersected to one another at one point. So, again, this will be your intersecting point. Yan. So, yan, dyan nag-meet ang dalawang point. And also, it has a 90-degree angle, or what we so-called a right angle. So, ayan. So, right angle po yan. So, if this is a right angle, malamang sa malamang, this is also a right angle, because if you seen this part, so ito po ay supplementary angle kung ito po ay 90 degree. So in order to get the other one, so with it is just like a supplementary angle, and that will be 180 degrees. So kung ito ay 90 degrees, ito rin po ay 90 degrees, and this will be 90 degrees, and this will be also 90 degrees. So they are perpendicular lines. Next, let's have parallel lines. Okay, so if we say parallel lines, they are two or more lines that do not meet to each other at all. Hindi daw po sila magbi-meet at all. So for example, if we have line A, napindot ko. Okay, so if we have line A and line B, so mapapansin nyo, kahit anong extension ng dalawang linyang iyan, hindi sila magbi-meet. At saka kung mapapansin nyo, yung distansya nito, yung distance 1 po nito, at ang distance 2 po nito, ay parehas. So kung kayo po ay gagawa pa ng distance 3, distance 4, etc. at kahit ano extension nyo sa dalawang linyang yan, hindi sila magmi-meet. So if we write that, so line A is parallel to line B. Yan. So they are parallel to each other. And next, kabaliktaran ng parallel, we have coinciding lines. So kung sa parallel, hindi sila magbi-meet at all, dito sa coinciding lines, two or more lines that meet in all of its points. Kasi, for example, if we have here line A and line B, lahat ng point nila ay mababangga sa isa't isa. Lahat ng points na may example nyo po sa kanila, lahat ay mamimit ng dalawang linyang iyan. Kasi, malamang sa malamang, si line B ay nakapatong kay line A. Kung ano po ang linya ni line A, yun din po ang linya ni line B. And that's what we call coinciding lines. So, we need to integrate that, those four relationship of lines in our rectangular coordinate system. Okay. So, to determine if the graphs of two equations are lines that are parallel, perpendicular, coinciding, or intersecting but not perpendicular, put the equations in the slope-intercept form. Yan. And solve each equation for y. Then by looking at the equation, you will able to determine what type of lines they are. So, sinasabi dyan, we need to use the slope-intercept form. So, what last week, napag-aralan na po natin yan. So, if we say slope-intercept form, that will be the y is equal to mx plus b, wherein m is your slope and your b will be your y-intercept. So, those are the elements na titignan natin sa dalawang equation para masabi natin ang relationship ng dalawang linyang yan sa coordinate system. So, let's have the first example. So, we have parallel lines. Yan. So, parallel lines, kung we have here the example. Yan. So, ito yung dalawang example natin. Y is equal to negative 1 half x minus 1 and y is equal to negative 1 half x plus 2. So, kung gagraph natin ng dalawang yan, so ito yung y is equal to negative 1 half x 1 half x minus 1. Ito naman yung y is equal to negative 1 half x plus 2. Ano yung una yung mapapansin sa kanila? Okay, so kung hindi pa napapansin, tignan natin yung m, which is the slope. What is the m of y is equal to negative 1 half x minus 1? So, the m will be equal to negative 1 half. And also, for the second equation, y is equal to negative 1 half x plus 2, your m is also negative 1 half. Ano mapapansin nyo sa slope? They are the same. So, dun pa lang, masasabi na natin na they are parallel lines if they have the same slope. And also, the equations have the they have the same x coefficient. Yan. So, x coefficient parehas, slope parehas. So, and that will be the condition that we can say that the two equations or two lines in the coordinate plane are parallel. Hindi magtatagpo kailanman. Next, let's have this one, perpendicular lines. So, again, pag sinabing perpendicular lines, it has a 90-degree angle. So, if we graph these two equation, y is equal to 2x minus 1 and y is equal to negative 1 half x plus 2, ganito po ay tsura niya sa ating rectangular coordinate system. Magmi-meet at one point, ito yung point of intersection. So, at ito naman yung ating 90-degree angle or right angle. So, paano pag hindi natin na kailangan ng i-graph ang dalawang equation? Paano natin titignan? So, sabi dyan, slopes are negative reciprocals. Okay. So, let's look for the first equation. So, y is equal to 2x minus 1. So, what is our m? M will be equal to 2. So, we need to look for the negative reciprocal of 2. So, 2 is a positive number. So, kabaliktaran ni positive will be negative. And then, reciprocal of 2, that will be 1 half. Tignan natin kung negative 1 half ang slope ng second equation. So, we have here, y is equal to negative 1 half x plus 2. So, our slope will be negative 1 half. So, are they the same? Yes. So, the slopes are negative reciprocal. So, therefore, the two lines are perpendicular. So, yun lamang po ang titignan ninyo. The third one, coinciding lines. So, sinasabi again dyan na magkapatong ang dalawang linya o ang linya ng isa ay linya rin po ng isang line. Okay, so lie right on the top of each other. Also, they have the same slope and same y-intercept. O pwede mo na rin sabihin na same equation. Yan. Pwede nyo na rin sabihin same equation because, as you can see here, they are very identical to each other. So, identical ang slope, identical din ang y-intercept or your b. So, therefore, they are coinciding lines. Last one, intersecting lines. So, intersected at one point, different slopes, not perpendicular. Yan. So, kailangan daw po ay different po ang slopes. Okay, so as you can see here, we have again two examples here. So, y is equal to negative 1/2 x plus 2 and also y is equal to x minus 3. So as you can see here, this is the point of intersection. Now, paano natin masasabi na intersecting lines ang dalawang linya? So, sabi dyan, kailangan different ang slope. So, tignan natin kung different niya. So, the slope of this first equation, y is equal to negative 1/2 x plus 2 will be equal to negative 1/2. And also, for the second equation, y is equal to x minus 3, your m or your slope will be positive 1. Are they different? Yes. So, therefore, they are intersecting lines. So, that is the way on how to determine if the two equations in the coordinate system are intersecting, parallel, coinciding, and perpendicular lines. So, that will be all, and thank you.